It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Happy fuck around and find out Friday. Cheers to making it through another fucking week on nothing more than coffee, chaos, and cuss words. To any of the douche pickles that try to fuck with your vibe today, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest the crotch of any person who screws up your day, and may their arms be too fucking short to scratch it. Keep spreading the fuckery.
It's my power. Form ranks, you maggots! Form ranks!
Hey man! Take your air down the left flank! Arise! Arise! Right into Theoden!
I just got bored.
There can be only one.
It's all in the reflexes.
Good morning, Valhalla.
Wait a minute. I got to be right back. I got to do something so I can match.
He's like, wait. Hold on. Don't start the show. Time out. Time out. Good morning, everybody. How the hell are y'all?
Yeah, now I'm matching you, Daryl.
Well, shit.
Solidarity.
Power to the people.
Wrong one, Punisher.
White power. I mean, oops, sorry. I didn't finish it.
Daryl. I just woke up. Oh, Loki's changing.
Oh, hell yeah, man. Squash the Beanie Brothers.
The Beanie Bros. How you doing this morning, Daryl?
I am Peachy King.
Yes.
Yeah. Triplets.
I watched really bad foosball last night. The preseason football sucked so bad.
I checked out yesterday. So yesterday morning, it didn't start out great, I say the least. And then I found out about Peter, and I was like, I'm out. Fuck it. I'm out. By the time I got back on the internet, everybody was talking about Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, okay, all right, it sucks. As everybody knows, we lost Peter Cullen yesterday, and I was just out. I was done. I was finished. I was like, screw this week, screw this day. I'm checking out for the rest of the day. So let's say good morning to everybody. Maria, what is up? I once knew a girl named Maria. Good morning. How are you? It's good to see you. Maria,
I'm thinking of Walter Matthau when you say that. Walter Matthau, Maria.
Maria.
She would be.
If you weren't subscribed to Maria with T and Telly, what are y'all doing? Make sure you're subscribed. Ring that bell. Good morning,
I'll
Maria.
put a bell in.
And yes, check out Spotify for her music. It is awesome.
And what is up, Ginger? Good morning, Ginger. We've got Man Squatch. What's up, Man Squatch? The Reaper did Grand Theft. Peterbilt. Yeah. I love that thumbnail. When I got up this morning, I was looking at the chat, and where was it? Man Squatch was like, I see great minds think alike, and I was like, what the hell is he talking about? And I went and looked at the pictures for this morning. I was like, I don't see anything. And I scrolled down a little further, and I saw a picture of Dolly Parton and Tim Curry in Optimus Prime driving. It doesn't look exactly like mine, but we had the same idea. So when I was coming up with this last night, I was like, there's something missing. And I was like, what if they're on the highway to heaven? So I added I made the truck and Dolly and Tim first, and then I put in the highway to heaven thing, and I was like, this is perfect. This is great. This is man shit. So it's just, what a week, man. We lost Dolly, then we lose Tim, then we lose Peter.
It really sucks ass, excuse me.
And we were gonna see him. Me and Snow were really excited because he was supposed to be at the convention with Peter Welker or with Frank Welker. And we were like, man, we got Optimus and Megatron at the same convention. I was gonna bring my steel books and have them both sign them on the front of my Transformers anniversary steel books. And it's not that I'm upset I won't ever get the signature. It's I never get to be like, hey, you changed my childhood for the better. Thank you.
And they're dropping like flies, man. It's weird. And now I just heard Ric Flair Snow posted last night. Flair's not feeling well. I can't handle another one.
No. God protect Reaper. Stay away from Ric Flair. I saw Snowdub post something about that.
Yeah, he did that.
I was like, stay your ass away from Ric Flair. We're not going there. We're not doing that. What a great. And you can say whatever you want about Ric Flair and the twirly bird on the airplane and all the shit he did. I don't give a shit.
He's a nut Bob, but he was great. I don't care what anybody says.
He was great. Coming out, woo, naked, with the belt on, woo, doing the helicopter.
Filing and profiling and living the happy big life. I remember you used to have that lounge quartered off up in the thing with him and the Four Horsemen. That Elizabeth, that time was Elizabeth for WrestleMania.
Yeah. And Elizabeth and woman.
Yeah.
Dude.
Rick, the nature boy. No, it is a trip seeing these guys go, Cullen and the voices, all the voices and stuff, guy. And it's like happening to all the good people from Hollywood and all the people we like.
We're aging out. You know, you can say whatever you want about whatever. We are aging out. You know, we may still love this stuff. We may still go and see this stuff. You know, we may go to the theater and be like, okay, I want the Transformers anniversary popcorn bucket. I want the Transformers anniversary cup. I want the Transformers anniversary blanket. I want the poster. You go see the movie. You keep your, you know, movie tickets if you even have movie tickets anymore. It's all digital bullshit on your phone.
Yeah.
And you're, you know, we may still do all that, but we are aging out. That and writers for the 80s TV shows are dropping like flies. Gun Bunny, yes. Yeah. We are going to be losing the people that inspired us while we were growing up. And Peter hit hard, man. You know, I've told this story before when I bugged the shit out of my dad. Transformers movie, until he finally was like, okay, I'll take you to the damn Transformers movie. And when we went, he was like, this is a lot more heavy than I thought it'd be. You watch this cartoon, you know, at home. He sees me watch this cartoon. He doesn't understand it, but he understood the movie and he understood how good it was and how dedicated these people were. And when Prime died, and he was like, do you want to go? You know, all these kids are getting dragged out of the theaters. They're crying. They're hysterical. And he's like, do you want to go? And I said, no, I want to see what happens. And it was one of those moments of understanding as a kid where at the end, when he tells Rodimus, you know, rise, Rodimus Prime. And Rodimus goes, Optimus, I said, he's not dead. He's alive. He's in the Matrix. So Optimus Prime's still there. That was one of those revelation moments you have as a kid where there's something beyond this life. There's something more to life than just this. And, definitely. You know, I remember on the way home, he was like, well, did you like it? I said, yeah, did you? And he goes, more than I thought I would. And I was like, it was brutal. He said, it was brutal. I was like, well, they were taking people out left and right. And what's screwed up is they have to apologize for that. So this is this year, this 40th anniversary of Transformers, the movie, they're apologizing. They're saying this is the apology tour for killing off Optimus Prime. It shouldn't be an apology tour. If you were a kid and you got it, you got it. There's more to life than just this existence.
Exactly.
So I'm gonna pull up. Give me 1 second. Let me get this up. This is Man Squatch's stuff for today.
Oh wow! Look at that.
Happy Friday. If Arwen's watching, he did you right. He absolutely did. Look at that.
That looks great. You guys, what are you going in? You going to unearth the mummy or whatever you're going to go do up in there?
What's Happy Friday?
Oh, yeah. But it can't be happy where you're going. You're going into that dark little area. It ain't going to be happy.
I wouldn't go in there. Arwen might, but I wouldn't. I'd be like, There might be some Egyptian cats and shit in there for Arwen, but not me. Ain't nothing in there for me.
YOLO.
At Pacific, you're absolutely correct, brother. This year it's gonna be hard.
Yes.
It's gonna be really hard. You know, it's one of those. Wow,
that is cool. Look at that
Wow.
shit. That is really cool. Oh, the cats.
dive.
We do this for Mother Russia.
For Mother Russia.
Yeah, da bubala. We drink vodka and go see moose and squirrel.
Seismic atomic kitten. Anyway.
Pussies. Project Cambrian says pussies.
Pussies in space.
Adega.
Hey, cheers.
Good
Dega.
morning, brother. Good morning. It's good to
Why
see you.
is Jill's like, why is Howland dressed like Stalin?
It's just the way it
Howland.
came out with it.
Oh,
it's
cool.
Arwenia. It's the Arwenian general. This is Arwen, the Arwenian general. Except Arwenia is not communist. Meow.
That's after they conquer Canada.
Meow, comrade. God help me.
I think China's working on that.
If Zero's out there right now, he's going, nah. Keep my country's name out of your mouth.
Oh,
okay, yes.
Cool.
Glory is
awesome.
fleeting, except in Valhalla. Thank you, dude.
That is so. I like the way the paper, like the background, the antique paper. That is really nice.
That is kick ass.
Wow, I'm blown away. Thank you, Man Squatch.
Man, it's good. Well done.
Thank you so very much. That is so freaking cool, man. That is so freaking cool.
I gotta
Hang that
learn
one
how
on
to
the
make
refrigerator.
like that. Oh, Shellback's the chain. Good morning, Shellback. How you doing, big guy?
Okay, let's start off with Dolly. We're gonna spend about 15 minutes on each. We'll go around the room. Favorite movie, favorite anything she's done. If you guys, favorite song, whatever you guys wanna hit on, let me know. Just go around the room.
Well,
Go ahead.
who wants to go first?
No, you go ahead.
Well,
I'm still
I
thinking.
loved a movie that probably didn't get the credit it really did was Rhinestone. I know it was cheesy.
Rhinestone Cowboy.
That was one of the funniest movies. She was amazing in that. Her and Sylvester Stallone's chemistry was amazing. I
He
love
looks
it.
like he's got jock itch.
Burn it, Carol! And she goes crazy, Daddy. I like the guy that played her dad too. He was smooth. He was like really, really cool in that movie. And my favorite song, she's got so many. The one she did with Kenny Rogers,
Yeah.
beautiful. That Islands in the Sky, I think is that what? I'm not
Islands in the
sure.
Stream.
Islands in the Street, and
Starring
also
Kenny Rogers.
Jolene. I mean,
Jolene.
I don't think she's got a bad song. Is what I'm trying to say. So her music is sublime. It's gonna stand the test of time, and she's truly was a sweet woman, beautiful and sweet.
Gum Bunny. My mom used to watch that movie every single Christmas with Smoky Mountain Christmas. And the was that the one with the witch? There was like a
That's
witch
a good one too, Smoky Mountain.
or something, some evil witch, some evil chick. I know there's one of them where Dolly Parton goes up against like an evil witch. And that may be it. I don't know. I just know my mom watched that every single year for Christmas. Stig, good morning, Stig. Dolly had to quit working as a teacher because every time she turned around, she wiped the blackboard. It's true.
Oh,
True story. True story.
Everybody thought things were hyphenated. Hey, there shouldn't be a space there.
where'd the comma go?
Did y'all ever catch the Beverly Hillbillies movie with the guy who played Ernest?
Oh, the guy who played Jay Clampett, Ernest.
Yeah, Ernest P.
That
Ernest
movie
P.
was
Worrell,
funny.
You know, the main burn.
I love that movie. That was funny
Dude,
as hell.
my
Dolly
mom
was
and dad
on
hated that movie, but the saving grace of that movie was when Dolly Parton showed up and was like, "Happy birthday to," and he's like, "Oh my God, it's Dolly Parton." And you know, she
Yeah.
comes down, she's like, you don't even want to know what they paid me to do this. And it's like, yeah, probably she made more money than everybody else in the entire movie for 5 minutes of being in the movie.
Rob Snyder was funny in that movie. That one, I don't know why people. And Cloris Leachman playing Granny, she was freaking hilarious. I love that movie.
I thought that was it, Gum Bunny. I thought that was it because she watched that movie every single year. It was like dedicated to watching that movie. So it's God, dude. 9 to 5, absolutely awesome. Best Little Whorehouse in Texas is my favorite.
Awesome.
Will always be
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
Oh yeah, it's a classy movie. Not classy, but I'm just saying
it is. It's funny how classy it is because it's about prostitution, but it's a real classy movie.
Real classy.
It's a classy movie. It's a classy movie. You can't say Steel Magnolias because it's not really her movie. Yeah, she's in it, but
she's in it. Yeah.
Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Favorite song was Jolene. It's I Always Love You. That was always mine. I will always love you. My favorite Dolly line was, if you don't like finding me here, you should stop finding me. 9 to 5. If you don't like finding me here, baby, you should not find me.
The only downside to that movie was Jane Fonda. You can take her out of the movie completely,
and it would still be just as good. Even the China Syndrome. I love that movie, but you have to look at her freaking face. And Mike Douglas was in that movie, and I didn't really. I thought it was a great movie, but like I said, Jane Fonda, anything she's in, I just think of her sitting on that armored personnel carrier in northern Vietnam, and I can't get that out of my brain. And I just literally, I won't watch the fucking Tom Brady movie that they were in, because she's in that fucking movie. I will not watch it, and I love Tom Brady. I mean, I'll go on a rant, so I'll get a shit about her.
I love Dolly in 9 to 5 and Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Yeah, her and Burt Reynolds had such chemistry, dude. They did. They
tortured. What was that boss's name? They tortured him. I forget the actor.
Did you ever see that? And he's not the only one. She had like, damn. Did you ever see the music video with her and Hulk Hogan?
Never.
Where she's like, "Love put me in a headlock" or some shit. Dude, that used to play on WWF during wrestling hour, and I knew it played other places. Well, basically, her and Hulk Hogan get married in the ring, and he's standing there in a tuxedo without like sleeves, of course, because he's like, and they get married. Him and Dolly Parton get married, and he's like carrying away, and she's like, "Love put me in a headlock." And it's just man, dude. There's so many cool things that she did and was a part of. And Dollywood, and all the cool stuff she was in, and she encouraged. This is old school. It doesn't matter what it never mattered what her political shit was. All that mattered was that she was a wonderful person. She was kind. She was huge about getting people to read. Okay, because her father could not read. So she went out of her way big time. She spent millions of dollars on programs encouraging people to learn how to read.
Exactly.
You don't get, this is old school Hollywood royalty and old school music royalty that came from a completely different generation of individuals that aren't up their own ass. She was never up her own ass like you see today. It's just, it was a totally different world. Growing up, I thought Dolly Parton, Tim Curry, and Peter Cullen were immortal. I'm the same way. You don't ever think you're going to lose these people.
Through their work, they are immortal.
And you hear about stuff like Elvis. I constantly heard about Elvis growing up from my parents.
I was 12 when he died. I remember that night.
I wasn't even alive, I don't think yet.
Yeah, but they announced it on the news. They were
I wasn't even alive yet. So you grow up watching this stuff, and you think, well, I didn't really know him. He's great in all these movies, and then you see someone like you were talking about Kurt Russell the other day being on Lost in Space.
Yeah, he was almost 15 when he did that.
one of these days we're gonna lose him. We're gonna lose these people we grew up
Well,
watching.
Mummy's 71. I mean, Mark Goddard just passed away in 2023. I mean, you could throw a rock and hit his house. We live so close to him. And when you have, you're fortunate to go see these people or get together with them or become friends with them. It's something that you're going to have in your heart forever, those memories and stuff from they don't make them like these guys anymore. I know Bill Mooney's up there. Marta Krista's up there, and she just turned 80, going to be 81, and Angela Cartwright, 75. They're all getting up there, and they're going, and it's unfortunate. We're all getting, our ages, the clock's still running for everybody. So let's enjoy. You got to enjoy. Treat life like a keg of beer. Crush it.
I'm pretty sure that Dolly, Peter, and Tim all had Muppet stuff. They were all three of them had done Muppet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one of those crazy things where you're looking at all these people, and yeah, they've had hugely different careers, but they've impacted so much of the same generation. I mean, Dolly Parton, I don't think there's a member of Gen X that doesn't know what Dolly Parton is, that doesn't know who Peter Cullen is because of Transformers, that doesn't know who Tim Curry was because of everything he did, especially it. Yeah, the Frankenfurter thing is huge, but that clown scared the shit out of people, and that was like TV. This was TV.
That made for TV. Yeah,
I never seen that movie.
Oh, the original It is chef's kiss. You're never gonna walk into like a fucking communal shower and be like, nope. Because as a kid, after that, I was like, I'm not showering here. I'm not showering in school. Fuck that. They get out. Beep beep, Richie.
Yeah. One thing I love most about Dolly was she was self-aware. She never got lost in the celebrity and the fame. She was always self-aware. Well, I mean, like when she did the Super Bowl halftime show, dressed in a freaking Dallas Cowboy cheerleader outfit. And and one of the lines in her song that something was wrong, and she did herself like, hey, look at this, something's wrong. It shouldn't be like that. But she was self-aware, and she was good with it. She was always kind to everyone.
Yes, it's headlock on my heart. Thank you so much, Showback. That's what it is. He put a headlock on my heart. And you're like, what the shit, dude? I remember seeing that and being like, Mom, see, wrestling and Hulk Hogan is cool because he's marrying Dolly Parton. They didn't really get married. Yes, they did, Mom. Look, it's happening right now. When you're fucking 8 years old and you see something like that. Shit, of course you're like, oh my God, Hulk Hogan married Dolly Parton. A headlock on my heart. Yeah. So it's crazy. It is crazy that all these icons are, and you just go, I'm getting older. I am aging out. But there's a lot of stuff that just doesn't matter anymore. Because I'm aging out. This is up to y'all now. This is not our shit anymore. It really is. Everybody's up in arms about gaming or movies or whatever, and I just go, it's not our shit anymore. You can sit there and be like, you can go after that. It's not for you anymore, people. But you know what? It's not. Star Trek, all this crap. It's not. And we have what we have. I've got all the Transformers stuff I need. I've got all the Dolly Parton stuff I need. I've got all of the Tim Curry movies I need. I've got Clue. I've got It. I've got them all. I don't have to worry about it because this is the way it is. We're gonna lose the people we have seen as icons, and they are being replaced by some weird ass folks that
that's what's disgusting because we're not gonna ever get another Tim Curry stuff. There's only one Dolly Parton. There's even when Betty White passed away not long ago. Betty White was another great humanitarian, what she did for animals, and there's some really those were the people that that drew us to Hollywood back in the day, and now they're literally doing shit to piss us off, to drive us away, and to cater to 20% of our country. They're doing shit because that's the numbers when it comes to that. They're like 20 to 28% of our country, and they keep force feeding us total slop. Mind you, Spider-Man, and there's a couple good movies. Yeah, here we go, Tim Curry.
Dude, I bought that movie like a month ago.
Legend.
I just thought about it out of the blue, and I was like, I don't have that movie, so I went on Amazon and found it, and watched it, and holy shit, it holds up.
I've got the collector's Blu-ray, and the collector's Blu-ray has both movies on it.
I got that
the original with Tangerine Dream, which is the theatrical, and then you have the uncut version that they redid later. That has the original score by, is it James Horner? Did James Horner do the music?
Yes.
It was so good. Both versions are so good.
Yes.
And
which better, the extended cut Loki better?
I watched the extended cut more than the original, but the original is so good too. It's so hard to choose. The uncut version is longer, and you're like, okay, I get this, because you don't even like really get to the stuff with him and Mia Sara until like halfway towards the end of the movie. In the theatrical, all that shit's spread out like throughout the movie. So you get these clips with Mia Sara and Tim Curry. But in the other one, you get more Tim Curry and you get the Mia Sara stuff towards the end of the movie.
I saw Mia Sara's boobies in Time Cop.
Tom Cruise was good in that too. That movie was, you wouldn't picture Tom Cruise playing in a role like that, but he nailed it.
Yeah, he did.
He nailed it. That movie.
James Horner did the score for Willow as well. Superb composer. Absolutely. Absolutely. Curry is the only good thing in Fern Gully. I don't know. I like Batty. So Batty was Robin Williams. So I absolutely love Batty in Fern Gully.
May he rest in peace.
I am Batty.
Robin Williams.
This is gonna hurt.
Another great Robin Williams, man. How can people not miss him? That man was amazing talent.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he was the only one to be made an honorary puppet. And the fact that Jim Henson crew called them fleshies, which you can go back and you can hear them say that. This is back in the 80s, and that's what we call them over on the Cotton Connection, the Cotton Council. We call humans fleshies. Is just like, it really makes you think. Shockwave and I both love Batty from Fern Gully. Yeah. I think Horner died in a plane crash 10 years ago or so. Absolutely wonderful composer and conductor.
Definitely.
Clue is such an underrated comedy. Dude, that's one of my favorite Tim Curry movies. If I had to pick the top three, it's going to be Legend, it's going to be Clue, and it's going to be It. Those would probably be my top three favorites. Really? I thought I made that up. Henson called them fleshies too. He did. So me and Snowdub were looking at the Creature Creation Shop. The Jim Henson Creature Creation Shop did Farscape. And there are scenes where Rigel jokingly calls humans fleshies, right? And Rigel is a puppet. So Rigel is one of the puppets that the Jim Henson Creation Shop created for the show. Come to find out, Jim Henson and the guy who played Yoda, Frank Oz, called humans on the shows fleshies, and then you had the puppets. And I thought that was freaking amazing when I heard that, because I was like, why the hell is Rigel calling humans fleshies in this show? And then you go back and you look and you find out that it was a big joke between Jim Henson and Frank Oz. calling the humans on a show fleshies and the puppets puppets. I remember that. Cameron's like, I remember that. You're forgetting Tim's best work, Congo, Runs and Hides. I didn't even remember he was in Congo.
Yep. He was Homolka. I watched it yesterday, actually.
Homolka.
Meat bags. Let me slay the meat bags and save you the trouble master.
Don't you eat my sesame cake. You spit that out.
One of the best characters.
I is a rat. When he's poking him in the chest. Mr. Homolka owes everybody money.
Ringoz hates modern Muppets. I'm yeah.
Well, they've done killed it.
Stop eating the sesame seed. Oh,
stop eating my
Clue.
sesame
I love
cake.
Clue too. Okay, so we've got Legend, we've got It, and let me just say the shit he went through to do this. Total respect for the makeup department. This is not CG. This is not a puppet. He had to do all this. He had to carry the horns. The horns were heavy as shit. It screwed up his back. It screwed up his neck. But he did it. And he didn't bitch, complain, moan. He reveled in the fact that he got to be darkness.
Mm-hmm.
So, damn. Home Alone 2. The bellhop in Home Alone 2.
Oh, he was hilarious.
Favorite scene out of that is when he figures it out and does that slow smile, and then it fades to the
like the Grinch.
Like the Grinch, yeah. He makes that that expression.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
God.
Rob Snyder is funny.
Keep bringing up It, but that's what the shit, dude. You're on the panel. Why are you sending me?
I know. I forgot. I thought you meant Monday when you talked to me yesterday. I thought you said 0, so I was assuming it was.
Did
Monday
I say
0?
0?
Yeah, you did. I got the text message. So I was. I
sorry.
No, it's okay. I was sitting in front of my computer anyways. I just had to throw. I had bedhead. I had just woken up.
I thought, okay, my bad. I was like, hey,
No,
Daryl's
it's
going to
okay.
be on tomorrow, but if you want to, well, shit, dude.
But he's been out of the game so long, he don't know how to help carry a show. So, hey, he's not wrong. It's been almost a year since I've streamed. November.
Oh, and for everybody here tonight, we will not have a late show tonight. The late show is done. We're going to be moving to an earlier time slot at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, and that'll be the show moving forward, but it will not be this Friday. It will be next Friday. So anybody that wants to the late show back, it's going to be an earlier late show. That way I'm not up till midnight. She's not up till midnight. I don't wake up at 10 o'clock on Saturday going, what the fuck happened to the day, man?
Yeah, I hear you.
Because it takes me at least an hour and a half to like tone back down and relax enough to go to sleep.
You're going to rebrand it from the late show to a different
yeah, it's not really the late show if we're not going till midnight.
No. So call it like the
early late show.
The early late show.
The early late show. Laugh Out Loud, Jedi Master Bedhead.
Yep, I watched Red October last night.
Red October.
Oh, it's a great movie.
When they're on that ship, the American ship, and you see the Los Angeles class submarine come up out of the water and land.
That is.
And Tim Curry's like, the captain shot them out of the water. The captain scared the Americans out of the water. You're like, damn, dude.
That was good. Tim Curry could act the phone book. You give him a role, and of course the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Everybody, you can get there's like the transvestite from Transylvania part, but the movie itself is amazing.
He was an amazing singer.
Yes,
I remember.
Susan Sarandon was in that.
So I was 15 years old and dating a little tiny redhead. She was only like 5 foot nothing. And she's like, let's go to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. And I'm like, okay. And she's like, we got to dress up. I'm like, what do you mean we got to dress up? Da, 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 da. She's like, don't worry. I'll have what you need to wear and blah, 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 blah. And she's in this like black Morticia looking thing. And I didn't know what to make of it at the time. I was like, what the fuck am I watching? And these people are dancing and singing around the theater. And I'm like, where the hell am I and what the hell is going on? I had no idea. I had absolutely no idea what the hell I was watching. I had no idea what the hell was going on. I had no idea people gathered and did shit like this in theaters where they get up and sing on the damn stage where the screen is and all this shit. I was just like,
oh yeah,
I've never seen people act like this in the theater.
They up until COVID, they were doing that at the Ridgely Theater once a year in Fort Worth.
Yeah.
What is up, Joe? Good morning. He says Curry is the Doctor on the Red October. Top 5 movies for me: Hail Loki and Friends, 3 of a Kind, Rest in Peace, Dolly, Tim and Peter, Till All Are One, my friend. And we need an Optimus Prime skull. Now, I've got Optimus in the intro. Optimus has been in the intro for this show forever. I can't remember when I didn't have him on the intro. Absolutely, Till All Are One. Because Peter was losing Peter yesterday. Just it really sucked. It sucked so much that I got off the internet. I stayed off the internet most of the day and was like, "Fuck this day, fuck this week, screw it." So thank you so much, Joe. This one's just for you, brother. Long live the fighters! Go! Southern Vikings is it happened to me too. Was it a girl? Was it a girlfriend that took you? And you had no idea what the hell was going on? First time seeing Rocky Horror, I was in shock. Yeah.
It's a great musical.
And Susan Sarandon, hot in that movie.
Wow.
Yeah. What a smoke show.
When she was younger. Say what you want to say about her politics or whatever. She really kind of keeps quiet. I don't hear her say a whole lot. No.
That and Bull Durham are the 2 movies that I'm like, oh, so hot. Want to touch the hiney. She's a smoke show in Witches of Eastwick too. Holy shit. The first time Jack's like, no, put the jello between your legs and smoke it. And you're like, what? She looks at him like, I'm going to devour your ass, Jack. You're like, damn. Damn.
Even in Thelma and Louise, they tried to make Susan Sarandon look like a haggard, down on her, just crazy.
She still look good. But she still looks she still was fine looking. Her and, what's her name? Gina Davis.
Gina Davis.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, man.
That's another one. And she still looks good.
And Meatloaf is absolutely crazy in that movie. Meatloaf's in it.
Yeah,
the casting was
Meatloaf
perfect.
was the Meatloaf.
Re-entry scene from Dark Side of the Moon. We will kill them all. Peter hated that line, but I love it. Yeah.
That was great. And that movie when they came after the Dark of the Moon, that was I thought that was a really good with oh my God, Spock.
Leonard Nimoy
doing
so here's the funny thing.
Sentinel,
right?
What's his name?
Sentinel Prime, right?
Sentinel.
Here's the funny thing. Leonard Nimoy voiced Galvatron in the original 1986 Transformers movie.
Amazing.
So Megatron gets killed fighting Optimus and gets reformatted by Unicron and becomes Galvatron. And his voice changes from Frank Welker to Leonard Nimoy. And it's just that's so iconic. It's another reason why, Pops, when we went and saw this when I was a kid, my dad was so surprised. He was like, look at he's sitting there reading the names of the people that are doing the voice casting. He's like, wow, that's a lot of talent. That's like, oh yeah, we'll be in Transformers. We'll do Transformers. You had the Micro Machine Guy. Nobody's gonna stop me now. Nobody. You had so many people in that freaking movie, and it's just it's nuts. Do not apologize. Do not make an apology to her for killing Optimus Prime when you didn't. You taught us as kids a valuable thing, that there's something beyond death. There is something beyond death. Because, yes, Optimus Prime dies, but he tells Daniel, do not grieve. Because I'm going to go on and I'm going to be one with the Matrix, and I'm going to live on in the Matrix. So don't be sad. Before he passes the Matrix on to somebody else. And you have to connect the end of that movie with that line. So at the end of the movie, when Hot Rod finally gets the Matrix and it's in his hands, you hear Prime, arise, Rodimus Prime. And he knows Optimus. Optimus is here, and Optimus is going to power my ass up and make me badass. Because he's still alive in the Matrix. And I remember telling me, you're upset they killed Optimus Prime? I said, they didn't. He's still alive, Dad. He's in the Matrix. And he's like, well, I guess, yeah, okay. Then for an 8-year-old, that's heavy shit.
Yeah.
Or a 7-year-old. I was 7 at the time. So that's some heavy shit for a 7-year-old. I think Susan Sarandon and Mary Steenburgen.
Let's see.
Virgin. There's no space in between Virgin and the R.
Are the same woman.
They did look similar back in the day. Very similar.
Yeah, and Orson Welles' last movie was that. And you listen to him, and he could barely get those lines out without wheezing and coughing. And
wow.
Yeah, he had problems during doing the voiceover for History of the World Part 1 for Mel Brooks. As the narrator. I read a story on that, and they said he was having problems then.
No. Leonard Nimoy voiced Galvatron, and Orson Welles. But it's like we live with all this stuff. We live with these memories. We live the memories of Dolly. Seeing Dolly on the Orville, getting to see Dolly on the Orville, and the fact that they have a whole episode dedicated to 9 to 5. You're talking about a sci-fi show where it was like, no, we got to get Dolly Parton. We got to get Dolly Parton on here. We got to have her as a guest here. We got to have a whole episode dedicated to 9 to 5. Where she, there's ass whooping commencing to 9 to 5. Who would have ever thought that? Hey, I'm gonna watch a sci-fi show where they're kicking ass and taking names to the song 9 to 5 by Dolly Parton. You're insane. Who's gonna believe that? Who's gonna no, you're absolutely insane. No, trust me, it'll work. And it worked. You can disagree with Seth all you want to on politics. It worked, and you're like, holy shit, yes. Dun, 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 as they're just blasting shit away, people away to 9 to 5, working 9 to 5, boom, 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 and you're like, damn, it works. It really does.
It's work. A good fight song.
When they were playing that in Deadpool movie when he was killing everybody, they played 9 to 5, and was it Deadpool 2? Yeah, Deadpool 2. When he's with the sword and he's killing, they was playing that. We're playing that was great too. Her music,
yeah. It's. I know now why, the shit kicking rednecks would always get in fights when the Dolly Parton songs would come on. They'd either be crying in their shot glass or they'd be kicking somebody's
ass. Either drinking your shot glass.
Yeah, now there's a vote going around. People are saying that September 25th needs to be Dolly Parton Day, 9/25.
Yeah,
why not?
Absolutely,
they should do something like that. President Trump has the flags at half mast and on her for a whole week. That's amazing.
Want some candy? Turn Yeah, he did the shit in Predator.
There we go. Now I can do it.
Dude, so this is the craziest shit, right? And I showed Eris this the other day, which is like a week ago, because I've been watching different shows at night. So I watch Mission Impossible, I watch Knight Rider, I watched all these different shows, A-Team, Airwolf. Literally, I've got the 70s and the 80s shows stacked for us to watch.
Nice.
And I'm like, hey, who is this? And I am Car, the car of the future. I am the Knight Industries automated roving robot, or Car. if you prefer. The car of the future. And she's like, that's Peter Cullen. And I said, yeah, as a car, I am car. And then he starts repeating himself, and she goes, is he retarded? And I said, well, the car's kind of dumb because he's car. And he keeps repeating, I am car, the car of the future. I am the Night Industries automated roving robot, or car, if you prefer. He says that over and over again in the episode. And you're like, did something happen? Did they pull a circuit or something that
The only time he only had time to record like a couple of lines, and they just kept repeating it.
Yeah. So Dolly grabbed a phone and called people to come to the award show, which told everyone the day and time. Was that one of the music awards?
Probably the Grammys.
Yeah, probably the Grammys.
How many of them does she have? Holy cow! I bet
A ton.
A ton.
And it was very classy the way the message she left for her fans, and read by, I think it was he read it on the news. It was really nice and touching how he wrote it.
Okay, so I've got a question for you. Before James Earl Jones passed away, God bless him, and Darth Vader. Thank you for giving us, again, another, voice of a generation. Alert my Star Destroyer to prepare for my arrival. If Peter signed an agreement saying, hey, I allow you to use my voice, AI, whatever. That way he is the voice of Optimus Prime forever.
Exactly.
Would you be okay with that? If he was like, yeah, I'll sign permission, that way you guys can use my voice if anything ever happens to me. Would you be okay with that if they, did an entire series using an AI version of Peter Cullen's voice for Optimus Prime?
I'd have to see it first and see how
I would say
it was done right.
Yeah, it has to be done right. You can't make him lame and gay.
Yep. Exactly.
He can't
do
be
it
in the hands of somebody who doesn't know Optimus.
Yeah.
It's got to be done by someone that.
So it's really situational.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, Alice.
Alice.
Project. I remember watching the car episode as a kid and thought his lines were a tad repetitive back then. Yeah. Watching it as an adult, and you're like, he's just dumb. You've got Kit who's like, hello, Michael. Shall I move around this car and shoot him with a laser? And then you've got Car like, Kit, you will get out of my way because I am Car, the night automated roving robot, or Car if you prefer. And you're like, oh my God, stop.
Yeah, it's funny because watching Charlie's Angels in the 70s, and then when Knight Rider came out, it's like, hey, that's the voice of Charlie. And sure enough, it was John Forsythe.
If the writing adhered to the goodness of the character, making sure he doesn't say stuff he wouldn't. No, absolutely.
Absolutely.
That's the thing, isn't it? Respect the ideas and the ideology of the original character, which was, you do not have to be this like crazy badass to be good. You've gotta, yes, you lead with strength, but you also have that humanity in that leadership and that fight. And that's what he did. He brought humanity to a robotic character. Oh, I'm going to be a truck in some show. Well, I'm going to be a badass truck, and I'm going to be a good-hearted truck. And it's that character that built it. And he built that character off his brother, who was a Marine. He said he's going to be strong, but he's going to have this great big heart. He's going to have this good heart, and he's going to be more human than a lot of the other ones. But I'm going to find a way to make him more human without making him human. And it worked. It worked brilliantly. He did it brilliantly. Respect the characterization, yes. As long as they don't make Bumblebee Guildbug. Goldbug or Guildbug?
I like the Bumblebee the way he was
Probably gold.
You have to respect the character. That's pretty much what I think everybody is at, is respect the character. Don't screw with the character. Everything he did, yes, yes, he did, Gun Bunny. He gave his soul to everything he did. He put everything into the roles he had.
Don't you fuck with my prime.
Don't, like you said, Daryl. They got to do it right. If they do use his voice, or they've got to keep it like it should be. No woke shit. None of that. I want to see him if they use his voice in AI, and I just want it done right and properly.
Yeah,
and give us something good story. Tell us a story, a good story, like Spider-Man: The New Day. They actually told a good story.
They did. They told a really good story. And the people that don't get that, oh well. Kid's voice was William Daniels. Yeah.
Was it? I thought it was John Forsythe.
No, it was William Daniels.
Okay. Thanks for the correction.
Goldbug. Obviously, one of the first things I want to do was watch Transformers movie. Watch the Transformers series. Play a Transformers video game with Peter Cullen in it.
That's what I'm going to probably do today, is watch the first Transformers movie, or the animated movie.
Yeah, the 85 movie.
Yeah.
But that's also him in the live action Michael Bay movies too.
Mm-hmm.
So
you talk about chills. I watched that in the theater, and came on screen. It was Peter Cullen's voice. It was like just chills everywhere. Mm-hmm. I'm getting them now, just remembering that.
And they killed off Thetis in the last season of Invincible, which was another thing. I was like, I told Eris, I said, come here. She's like, what? What is it, Loki? And I'm like, who's that? And she's listening to the voice. She goes, oh my God, he's on Invincible too? I was like, he's on Invincible too, baby. It's just too bad he's gone. Yeah. But they killed off the character. I'm wondering if he's going to voice anybody, because I know season 5 is done. They haven't done season 6 yet, but it makes me wonder, did he voice anybody in season 5? Did he come back to voice anybody? 1986 film is getting a theater re-release. Yep. I was at the last one.
That's going to hit hard.
So me and Eris went to the 35th anniversary release and got cups and buckets and all that shit for it. And we'll be going to see the 40th anniversary one too. So, to the Bumblebee movies, Transformers movie we need. Yeah. And even the end where you see him with the trailer. You see him with the freaking trailer, which is what a lot of people wanted to see, was Optimus with that trailer. But what are we going to do with the trailer? It doesn't make any sense. Yes, it does. You just do it exactly like the cartoon.
Well, that's what made Dark of the Moon better.
Yeah.
He had his trailer in that one.
And he becomes like Super Prime in Dark Side of the Moon. He can combine with the trailer, and the trailer can make him like a giant version of Optimus. Which they actually did in the season 4, part of season 4, which you only get a couple episodes of. They actually had that where he would combine with the trailer to make like Ultra Super Optimus Prime. So, you can still get that too. The version that like he folds up and slips into the trailer, and he's got like a giant body. You're like, yes. Oh, yeah. When I streamed Transformers War for Cybertron, Paul of Cybertron Devastation, couldn't help myself from doing an impression of Peter's Prime. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can't help. I am Optimus Prime. So, gone too soon. All of them. Even though, they had long lives. They were 80 years old. We got to realize we are what?
Wasn't Peter Cullen 85?
Yeah. Tim Curry was 80.
He was 80.
Dolly was 80, and I think Peter was 85.
Yeah.
It's such a long time, man. They have long lives. We can only hope that we get that opportunity too.
No shit. That's why you got to live every day, and you got to have fun in life.
Yeah.
You should, no pressure. Anything that you do, you should find some kind of pleasure and joy. As you get older, you're going to get limited in your physical abilities, and so do what you can now while you still can. Enjoy it, because life goes by like that song by Bad Company.
Life moves pretty fast. If you don't look around once in a while, you can miss it.
Yeah.
I saw a thing for that. They replaced Matthew Broderick and everybody in that movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay. Oh my God, that would be a hilarious video.
He's even Jennifer Grey in that movie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, talking to Charlie Sheen on the couch in the prison or the police station.
Why you such a bitch?
Oh God. Like, why do you to go fuck yourself? He's like, that was great. Well, I mean, 80 years, yeah, it is a long time, and it is young to us because we're getting there.
We're getting there.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, when you have icons that we've had most of our lives, if not all of our lives, it just becomes a feeling like they're immortal. They're going to be here forever. And then when they go, it's a dick punch.
Yeah, big time.
Oh,
last year when Ozzy died.
Yeah.
You know, and then you
Ozzy died, man. I was just like, that fucked me up. Yeah. And then a couple weeks ago, Frank Beard, the drummer for ZZ Top, died.
Yeah. There's only how many left?
Texas.
And Dusty Hill was just a couple years ago, or a few years ago.
Isn't there just one left now, right?
Yep.
I wouldn't want to still be working at 80, even if it was just voice acting. I think he did it, Cotton, because he loved it. He loved it. He loved doing those jobs. He loved the fans. He loved doing what he did. You know, and if he couldn't do it, he didn't. You know, when me and Snow found out he wasn't going to be at the convention that we were going to, we kind of wondered. We were like, hopefully he's okay. We can't lose Peter. And then, you know, right a month before the convention, he's gone. And we knew earlier this month that he wasn't going to be there. And we were like, shit, because him and Frank are there. That was like, of course I'm going to go to that because I'm going to get my steel books and I'm going to have him and Frank sign them. I don't care what I got to pay. Get him signed on my steel books. I've got an original Optimus Prime back there. I can be like, oh, please sign my Optimus Prime. Oh. No.
That's the one in Dallas, right?
That's the one in Dallas.
Okay.
Yep. I'm pretty sure it's the one in Dallas. I don't think we're going to San Antonio. Pretty sure we're going to Dallas. And that'll be next month?
Yeah.
Yes, next month. So.
Yeah, I want to go to that.
Well, come on. Get your ass to Dallas and use the Brubaker ID at the front desk.
I got my multi-pass. You know, multi-pass.
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 I don't understand the fans in person. Yeah.
I'm only less than an hour away, so I got to wait for us to get up here.
Yeah,
it's going to take like 3 hours for us to get up there.
I wish y'all didn't live so far. I'd be joining you. Texas, I would.
Dude, we were supposed to go up to South Kakalaki, and we didn't do that. So we were supposed to be going that way. So I was going to run. I've got boxes and boxes and boxes of comics. I was going to run to Pops and have him do what he does. So, and that was going to be part of that trip, was hauling like 15 long boxes to freaking Florida.
Damn.
God help me. Well, I am getting out. So that's just the thing. I'm getting out. I'm not necessarily getting out of this, even though I've stepped back a lot of stuff that I used to do. But I'm like, Yeah, there's some comics I collect. There's some Transformers comics I collect. There's some Conan comics I collect. They just had a revival for Thundercats that I got all of. I made sure I got every single one of them, and I even got some of the artists to sign them.
Nice.
At the last convention we went to, but I'm just kind of out. I'm done. I'm not going to be if the Xbox Helix doesn't have a disk drive, I'm not buying it, which means I'm not going to be in this next console generation at all. I'm not going to buy a PlayStation.
That brings to mind that article I sent you from Atari. Did you happen to read that?
No. Which one is it?
What do they?
I sent it in the new chat I'm in, the Weekend Review chat.
Oh.
They're bringing back cartridges.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. So they've been doing this, like the Pitfall and shit like that. Yeah. Hold on. Let me share this real quick. Activision has finally signed on. Oh my God! I do not want to do that. Go away. I just had you up.
Did that to me too.
Activision has finally signed on to have their games released on cartridge again. They have been doing this, but now we've got the Activision games.
Yeah.
So Activision was one of the holdouts that you could not get. So River Raid, I loved River Raid back in the day. Pitfall. Keystone Capers was the Cops and Robbers.
Yep.
River Raid 2, Pitfall 2. Pitfall 2 is totally worth it. Pitfall 2 is insane.
I found an original Pitfall 2.
They got a collection. Bundles? Wow.
Yeah.
Look at, they get the machine, you get the Atari machine.
Yeah, you get the Atari machine, you get the paddles, you get the sticks, and then you got the All-Star bundle.
Yeah, they released re-released the Atari a few years ago, and I bought one. It was like
$1,349 for the Super Bundle, which is all the games. Yeah.
I like Space Invaders and Missile Command from Atari. I love playing those. Those are my two favorite. And Tank Battle.
Here's the thing, for me anyway. I'm already doing this with the Neo Geo. So the Neo Geo has come back out, and you've got cartridges coming back out on the Neo Geo. I went the Neo Geo direction. I've got a ton of old PlayStation games and all that shit, but I don't have any of my old Neo Geo stuff. Luckily, Daryl and Arlena sent me a care package about end of last year, beginning of this year, somewhere around there. That was an Atari with a whole bunch of games on. And that has been excellent to play with. So I think it may have been a Coleco game, but Tonal Runner was a favorite. Imagine being chased in a maze by a Pac-Man style chomping ball. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, if you want, you should be epilogue GB operator. I don't know what you mean. When did Dolly release her last record? Was she still performing? I don't think so. But she had been in movies and TV. So she had been in TV and movies. So she was still acting. I don't think she was still singing, but I could be wrong.
Yes.
All right, we're going to...
Oh, go ahead. No, I was going to say, we were talking about cartridges for a second. I went to Game Exchange, and I got a little haul.
Spider-Man
versus X-Men, Mortal
Kombat,
and Killer Instinct.
Nice. That black cartridge. I always like that black cartridge.
Yeah. I also found some good N64 games, too. Shadows of the Empire. Star Wars Racer.
Nice.
And that one.
Zelda. That was one of my favorite. Legend of Zelda. On
Ocarina of Time. It's hard to find.
Yes,
I bought it for a lot cheaper than they want for it online.
I should get an emulator.
Dude. They take more of my money than anything.
Jedi's like, I need an emulator. If you want an emulator, I'll hook you up. All right, we're going to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging out with us.
Always.
We love these actors and actresses that have inspired us and been there for our whole lives. And the world's not going to be the same without Peter Cullen.
Especially Dolly Parton too. I mean, yeah, and she's just amazing. She was just such a good human being in general. All of them.
All of them.
Yeah, they were.
Rest in peace, legends. Thank you, Pops, and good morning, brother. All right, we're getting out of here, guys. Are you doing anything later tonight, Daryl?
Not that I know of.
Okay. Make sure you guys go and catch Snow tonight.
Yeah, Friday Night Funk.
9:15. 9:15. Yeah, he starts at 9:15, unless he starting earlier. But we will be back next week for the Late Show, which might not be named Late Show. I don't know what it's going to be. But guys, take care. Be excellent to each other. Always speak friend to enter, and we'll see you on the next one. Y'all have a great Friday, everybody.
Peace, chicken grease.
Happy fuck around and find out Friday. Cheers to making it through another fucking week on nothing more than coffee, chaos, and cuss words. To any of the douche pickles that try to fuck with your vibe today, may the fleas of 1,000 camels infest the crotch of any person who screws up your day. And may their arms be too fucking short to scratch it. Keep spreading the fuckery.
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.